We'll walk around. I wanna see some tigers. Walk around. I wanna see some tigers and some peets. I really wanna hear some squeaks. Walk round the compound.
I mean, gross. Caught me off guard. I thought that you were just like a North. Hey, hey! Oh my goodness. See, that's why. That's why you're considered to be so, gross and unruly and smelly and not that smart, because you do stuff like that. Just a pee, and he's basting. That's what I'm saying he's doing. He's a chef, and he's just basting the world. Just got done clearing his locks to let him out because Sam, Supervisor Sam, she was filling up his pool, cleaning his enclosure. Which, because he's so dirty, so smelly, his pool needs to be cleaned like at least like 6-7 times a day. Just the half of Care's water goes to just this one smelly boy. So, yeah. Else, like, we would get way too many complaints from the neighbors. And it's just like, what is that? It's that god awful. It's like a paper mill, just like ran into, it collided with a sewage treatment plant. Hi. And then we're like, I know. It's our smelly tiger. And they're like, well, wash that tiger. Wash him. So, yeah, that's what we got to do. And Boomer's is getting his pool filled. He's getting his pool filled right now. So he's locked up still. See, he's in tiger timeout. Because if you put him in there, and then he'll be like, ooh, there's a hose. There's a hose in my enclosure. What if I were to tug on it? Oh my gosh, there was a tiger there? You are so sneaky. The sneakiest. You are. It is midday on a Sunday. Okay, there we go. Sometimes when I start out here and then I'll zoom in, and as it switches from camera to camera, sometimes it doesn't switch, but then it goes, and it's clear now. I can go back and it's still better. But it is A little bit before noon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tremors aftershock quakes. Something landslide down in Costa Rica caused by, you know, stuff happening up here. But I only say that, hey, it's midday, it's like right around that noon time frame, because normally, like literally for the last 3 months, you walk around and I ain't gonna be doing much filming during that time because it was the hot time of day. No fun. It's been like that. 3 months. Oh. Like normally summer, you know, it has a little bit more kind of like variability and oscillation. It can be hot, but it just was consistently like triple digits and just awful for, yeah, about 3 months. So this right now is kind of like the first real kind of indicator of like, oh, there might be you know, we're gonna crack the veneer of summer's stronghold, and then allow for the first of seasonal alterations and seasonal changes. Okay, you didn't even see that, but Lakai, he walked out in front. He turned, made eye contact, and then he just backed up so that I couldn't see him. And I'm like, dude, what's that all about? And he's like, oh, it's you. It's like, let me just kind of like Homer retreating into the bushes. Am I even doing it? Am I doing it? I can't see. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I need to turn up the screen brightness. I can't even turn it up that much. Okay, never mind. Jeepers. There is a cougar in there, I promise. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. Hello. Lemurs. They're a thing. Whoa, come on. Yeah. Okay, Zuby is getting a drink. Rod is back over there. I don't know. Rod was acting a little bit weird yesterday evening, so I don't know if that's gonna be the same today. Ra, he's coming over, but that doesn't automatically mean that he's going to be a turd. But it does increase, there's a probability increase of turddom. So then it's also important to then like address him first, talk to him first, acknowledge his awesomeness, his coolness, his greatness. And then, yeah. So then of course, like Rob, like it's not a guarantee, but like, you know, if I sit there and say like, Rob, you're so cool, then he's like, I'm glad that you continue to respect that and acknowledge that. Yes, you may go see Zuby. And I'm like, thank you, sire. I have to add an E to the end of sir. Hey, bud. Hi, Zuby. But then, this is the other thing too, is that sometimes what'll happen is that Zuby will get like excited. He gets like really excited and he's like, ooh, this is... Like I get to visit. So then it increases like an energy thing, just an emotional, just kind of like woo. Then just that increase of energy will get just Roger's like, ah. And then we're just back to, you know, Raza's like, deal's off. And it's like, I don't understand. Yeah. We just had a handshake. We just shook hands. We had just engaged in a verbal contract. Hi, bud. Hey, mister. Yeah, you're a good boy. Pop. Pop. 2:30, Pop. It's 8:30. Prin. What? Whoa. Whoa. All right. Hey. You playing? Were you playing with Diwali? Yeah? Well, that seemed like fun. Or were you flirting? Whoa. Playfulness and happy moods are happening. That's a good thing. Yeah, Vol. Stinky smooshy boy. I look at, I've just recently, like the last few months, discovered some like food-based subreddits, but it's like intentionally, well, they're kind of more cringe type stuff, like r/stupid food is a good one. And it's basically, it's a collection of people on the internet who want to, you know, like those tasty videos, like, oh, you do this, and then you, like, they'll make like these 45-second you cook a thing, and then it's like, there's a really easy recipe, and then you can too. And you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And a lot of times you'll look at the stuff, and it's, for the most part, pretty decent and fairly good ideas. But then, like, people get inspired to try their own versions of it, and it just is terrible. It's like terrible execution. Either terrible execution, really poorly thought out, like, quote, recipes, like undercooked, overcooked, maybe bad presentation, whatever. It, like, there's a lot of different things that can get you onto stupid food. But I look at it, and there's you look at it, you scroll through, and you just constantly hit with that feeling, just like, why are they doing? Why why would you do that? Hey guys, I'm gonna make some really cool, some awesome, you know, like a new type of macaroni and cheese, but instead of water, I'm gonna boil the noodles in Sprite. I'm gonna put Doritos inside a grill. But instead of like normal cookwood, I'm gonna use treated lumber from Lowe's. And it's like, and then I'm gonna put everything together into a very questionably, like, is that a food safe cooking like type container? I don't think that should be on a grill type thing. It's like stuff like that. And then you're watching it, and then but it's like put into like the attempted presentation of, again, one of those like tasty vids, and you're watching, you're just like, no. No, why? Don't do that. And then like maybe they'll try it at the very end and they try to take a bite, and it's clearly either like way overdone or like way like they're crunching through like half-cooked noodles, and they're like, It's like that. There's no way that tastes good. Or just like different things that it's like, sure, there's a reasonable kind of like idea, and they're trying to go for a novel thing, or they're trying to go, like, hey, let's go big or go home kind of stuff. But it's like the practicality and the execution of the thing is just like, it makes it like, this doesn't seem like it's a really good idea. Like there was one recently I saw where someone had made, like, it was a giant croissant that pretty much had maybe like a couple. Hi, Melita. Hi, Mita Pita. Hi, Sugar Pie. Hi, Sugar Pie. It was a croissant, and the croissant looked like it was okay. It was fine. It was baked okay, but it was giant. It was a giant croissant, but it was filled. It had filling, which was either like 2 or 3 like full jars of like Nutella was inside this like giant croissant, and then they cut it slow, and then they put they bring it apart, and then the whole thing just like. Just this big kind of thing, and it's like, that's not appetizing. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look practical. It's like, what are you doing? Now, of course, some of the stuff that makes it onto there is like clearly satirical and parody. At least it has to be. At least I'm telling myself, because it's like you'll see different things where people will take a steak and they'll like wrap it in tinfoil, and then they'll take like one of those small handheld like acetylene or butane torches, and then like that's how they quote cook the steak. And then once it's done cooking, they won't unwrap the steak from the tinfoil. They'll just cut it in strips like in the tinfoil, just on like, and you can see like in the background it's like a dirty apartment, It's like, that's not even a cutting board. That's just a piece of wood that you found outside. Wait a minute, I don't think there's a lion. Oh, there is a lion in there. She's the same color as the dirt. But yeah, if you like cooking things, if you are a fan of any sort of cooking, whatever, cooking shows or cooking social media type stuff, or like cooking tips, and you also, sometimes like to see the world burn, go check out r/stupidfood. And yeah, you'll scroll for a little bit, and then you'll be like, oh, that's kind of funny. Oh God, oh no, why? What are you doing? No. Okay, that can't be real. What are they? Don't eat that. No. Like, what do they think? Like, just, there's so many different emotions you'll have scrolling through it. I took 2 packages of Peeps marshmallow candies and a pound of ground Wagyu beef, and I cooked it. I mixed it together, and I cooked it on a rusty hot plate inside what appears to be a small 1-bedroom apartment somewhere in an Eastern European country. That's the kind of stuff that's like prime stupid food content. Hi, Munch. I was just informed that Boomer's enclosure is ready to be checked and cleared, so I'm gonna go do that. This was so much fun. Happy to be here webcasting. Wait a minute, is this Prince of the Leaves? He's Prince of the Leaves. Soupy. He's got to do it again. He's Prince of the Leaves. He's Prince. Good boy, Zoobs. Good boy. It's been a while since we got to see one of those. Yeah, Prince of the Leaves. You definitely, yeah. He's like, you know what? It's been a while. He's on his comeback tour. I need to remind people who the Prince of the Leaves actually is. All right, there you go. Cool. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dwarfest Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And thank you so much for your continued support. And we'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.
Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost.